Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please subscribe, like and share my channel. In the last video, we created the deposit method where user can deposit to money in their account. And here we are going to create a withdrawal method. So this one is the withdrawal method. Money can be withdrawn from their bank account. So here we are creating a gate mapping, giving the URL withdrawal slash account ID. To withdraw from our bank account, we need to pass in the request. First is the account ID, and the other will be amount. Uh, Withdraw, and we have to pass an account ID and amount. And just creating this method in account holder service. Yes, this one the object response object method of create. And first of all, we are going to check account ID is valid or not. Account holder, account holder, account holder dot find by ID. Are just passing the account ID, or else throw new account not found exception. Just like we have here, mm, just copy this from here. And just pasting that. So first we have to validate this particular account ID which are received in the request. It is valid or not. And if it is valid, then it is okay. If it is not valid, it will throw an exception, array account not found exception. And then we are going to check if amount is greater than account holder dot get balance. And here we are going to throw new insufficient balance exception. Insufficient balance for withdrawal. We have to create this insufficient balance exception. We already created the exception package and we are going to create this also. Here we go and here and just extend runtime exception. Insufficient balance string message and super message. So this one we have created insufficient balance exception and we have to import this class. Wow. So it is okay now. And then we are going to transaction equal to new transaction and here we're going to transaction dot set type will be withdraw and transaction dot set date local date dot now transaction dot set account ID will be account ID and transaction dot set amount and we put the amount here. And finally, we are going to update in the account holder table as well. Here we are going to account holder dot set balance account holder dot get balance minus amount. And finally, we are going to save this account holder dot save account holder and account holder transaction dot save transaction. And finally, we are going to return the response. Not same response. Here is status is success message deposit withdrawal completed. New balance will be account holder dot get balance. Basically, in this line, what we are doing, uh, we are fetching the balance first. Balance, for example, it is 10,000 and amount if you want to withdraw 5,000. So here we are setting a balance 10,000 minus 5,000. It is equal to 5,000. So finally here, first we face the balance and minus amount. So this will be the we have new balance. And here we are checking the amount. User cannot withdraw the amount greater than the available balance. For example, if I have in my bank account 10,000, I cannot withdraw 10,001 rupees. If I'm putting amount in the request 10,001 rupees, so here it will throw an exception stating that insufficient balance for withdrawal. Yeah, so it is good, and we are going to restart our server and check this API. Now it is started started on port 8080. If we are just moving to Postman tool and just copy this URL, and here we're going to put this one is the withdrawal. Withdrawal. This one is the withdrawal. So we just click on the send button. Yes, it is new balance is 11,000. Again, we are going to withdraw 5,000. It should be returned 10,500 as a new balance. Yes, 10,500. Suppose I want to withdraw 300 rupees, and then the net balance is 10,002 rupees, 200. And we can check from database as well, and just clicking here. Yeah, so it is the account holder 1, transaction ID 3. First he withdraw 500, and then he withdraw 500, and then again withdraw 300. And we can check in the account holder what is the balance, new balance. The account holder 1 having the balance 10,200. If you withdraw 201 again, net balance is 10,000, and we can check here. Yes, the balance is 10,000 only, and the new transaction will be updated. Yeah, so it is working fine, withdrawal. And there is a two more APIs pending. So we are moving to the next one. Here we are going to download the bank statement. Download bank statement. So here we are going to create a method get mapping, giving as a statement slash account ID, and creating a method which are unique JSON log get bank statement. and here we're passing account ID. Return account service or get bank statement, and we're passing account ID. Yeah. So we are going to create this method in account holder service. Yeah. Okay. Get nodes response. So first we are going to validate this particular account ID which we received in request. It is valid or not. So here we are going to account holder account building, account holder which I just passing the account ID or else throw account not found exception. I'm just copying this here and just pasting on account not found. And then we have to fetch all the data from the transaction table. Transaction, transaction list, and dot find by account ID. And we are going to pass account ID. And this method is not available in our repository. So here we have to create this method. So this one is created. And then array node, array node, method of create, and just running the for loop. Transaction, transaction, and transaction list. We are going to create a object tx node equal to dot create, and then we have to copy all the entities tx node dot transaction ID and transaction dot with transaction ID and tx node dot with account ID, transaction dot with account ID, tx node dot with type, transaction dot with type, transaction node dot with we have also and the transaction table type date amount account ID. The amount create amount and transaction dot with amount. Date is pending. TX not dot put date transaction dot with date. So here we have to just two string. And finally, we are going to create this arena dot add tx mode. And here we are going to return response dot account ID, account ID, account holder name, account holder dot get name, and what is the current balance we have? Current balance, and then account holder dot get balance, and finally response dot set transaction, and we're going to array now. And finally, we are going to return response response. Yeah, finally it is done. So we are going to test this APIs. Just restart our server. Uh, okay, Tomcat is started on port 8080. So then we are going to paste this URL. Here just copy, and this one is the get method. Just paste in this account slash statement slash one in our account controllers. We are giving a statement slash account holder. Okay, and we are passing one. Yes, we get. Finally, we fetch the data. The account holder one, Rohan. The current balance is 10,000, and here we will get the state transaction ID on the date 10 he deposit 1,000 rupees, 500. Then he withdraw 11, 500, 500, 500. So we will fetch all the statement which are present in our database. So this one is also working. And there is we are going to create one more API. It is also same as the fetch the bank statement, but here we are going to give some other parameter. Download bank statement, bank statement, and giving by date range. For example, suppose I want to fetch the bank statement from this date to this date. From date to date. So here we are going to create a API for customize date, where user can choose according to the requirement. Basically, he is going to put from date and to date as per the requirement, as per their choice, and fetch the data. So here we are going to create post mapping, and we are giving either statement slash by date range slash account ID, and we are creating with bank statement by date range. And here we have to pass two parameters. First is the account ID, part variable, and now account ID, and other is from date to date. So here we are going to pass JSON node, JSON node, and just binding with request body, and return just copy and passing account ID and JSON node. Okay, we are going to create this method in account holder service. Yeah, response object method dot create. And first we have to validate this particular account ID we have received in our request. It is valid or not. So first we have to validate this. If it is invalid, then we'll throw the exception. So just copy this, and here we need to local date, start date, JSON dot date, start date as text. We have to pass this and local date from date, from date, and this one has to variable name to date. JSON dot date to date, and text. And parse this. Yeah, so we have extract both from date to date, and here we are going to create a method list as transaction list, and here we are calling transaction methodology dot find by account ID and date range. And here we are going to pass account ID, comma, start from date and to date. From date and to date. So this method is not available in our transaction repository. So we have to create this method. Just simply create this method. It will automatically will create, and this will internally will fetch the data and return the result. Yeah, finally, and then we are going to create array object method dot create object array node, and then we are going to run the for loop transaction 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 list object node tx node equal to dot create. So in the last method, same value we have to just copy this, because in the same here we are also they are getting the same result. Transaction ID, account ID, type, amount, and date. Just copy this, and here we are going to paste. Yes, and finally we edit in the array and the response dot we are going to return the same, but here we are giving the as a customized date, and here is the account ID, and it is okay. We have to check controller. It is a post mapping. Okay. Okay. We have to let's just restart our server. Now it is running. There is some method which is breaking down. Okay. I gave a very the range is not fine. Then date. I have to give the name. Should be date in between. This will be okay. Just do this and transaction that we just change this method. Previously we given find by account ID and date between date range. It should be date between, and we are going to restart our servers. I think so. It should be starting this terms. Yeah. Then Tomcat started on 4800. Yeah. Our server is running. We have to test this method. This here we are giving just passing this same URL, and we have to pass one note, date range, source range, slash one, and the body, we have to pass table value, start date and there is a two date. Two zero two five, not 0 9 5 11. So just click on send button. Yes, we finally fetch the data. So in between the range 1 to 11, we fetch all the data. Suppose if I give it 1 to 10, so all the 11's data, date on 11, it should not be included. And yeah, so we are giving only date. It is starting from date first, first September to 10th of September, and it will fetch only that data. Suppose I want to fetch data from 11 to 11. For particular range, particular date range, it will fetch the data. It will fetch the data 11 to 11 only. So it is also working fine. This should be, I think, start to tomorrow. It should be from date. So now it is working fine. We actually created a method fetch the bank statement, and we also created a based on the custom date where we are putting the custom date from date and to date, and we can fetch the data. Mm, Tomcat service calculate where we are giving from date. Yeah. So now it is working fine. So finally we completed our banking application where we created these are the API. First we created our account create, get all account, and then account get account holder by account ID, and then delete account holder, and then deposit the money to our bank account, withdraw the money from our bank account, and fetch the statement between the range, date range. So yeah, this one it is the real time product. And okay, and please subscribe my channel, share and like. And thank you. We are ending here. Thank you so much.